Hey YouTube, Rob Lawler with Lawler Artistry. Today we're going to start a new project. It's going to be a big propane forge. This is the base of it. It's basically it was on a naval ship. It was a three-phase chop saw. It didn't run anymore. I just saved this. It's got like a quarter-inch plate for the top. And then right here's the groove where the saw would come down. We're not worried about that. I use this base right now for my two forges, but I want to build a big one. But what I want is, I'm going to build a base. The base is going to be filled with K-wool and refractory, like 2-inch K-wool and the refractory. So it's going to sit up here. But I want this base big enough so that the top is separate. And I can, if I need to do a bigger piece, if I'm doing a piece of art or something like that where I gotta have a higher forge, I want to be able to lift the forge and stack fire bricks underneath and then set the forge back down to raise it up. But most of the time it's going to be sitting right on the base of the refractory that's sitting here. And this is already my cart, so this is our foundation. It's going to work good. I haven't decided if I want to do a double burner or a single burner, ribbon burner. If I do a single burner, it's going to be one big one that runs across the top, and everything will be attached separately. The top, the blower, everything will be attached separately, so when you lift it, it all lifts together. But that's really basically it. We're going to get some angle iron put in here, weld in here. I'm not going crazy with welds, it's just going to be tack. Clean this all up, and then lay down our K-wool and get our refractory going. Because if I don't have enough refractory, I still want to be able to use this table to set my other forges on. Because I still have to make knives and everything else for my customers. I still have my double burner propane forge, so I can keep working on customers' orders. But in the meantime, we really need to get started on this. I've got K-wool. I've got 25 pounds of refractory. I'll probably need more, but we'll check back in after I clean this all up, get the angle iron welded on, and you can see our next step. Okay, so we'll be back. We're back. I've got the sides welded up. I've got the insulation wool down. I did it off camera. This stuff is not good to breathe. Wear a mask. It's very carcinogenic. Yeah, that word. It's not good for you, so don't breathe it. And that's why you have to coat it with refractory. Keep everything down, because your insulating properties are mostly just the K-wool. I'll turn you around, let you look at it here. You can see, I got the sides welded up. It's going to get probably a quarter-inch of refractory put on it, and then we'll go from there. And then the base of it's done, and then it's building the actual forge body, and then getting the ribbon burner back in it. Don't know if I want to build like a double ribbon burner or just, like I said, a single one but bigger. I may build a bigger one, because why not? It's a bigger forge. It'll heat up faster and stuff like that. So, okay, I'm going to get the stuff down on the K-wool, get it sealed so it can no longer be harmful for us, and then we'll be back. Measurements, the width is 24 inches and the length is 22 inches. So it's a big forge, big chamber on the inside. On the front here, I don't know if I'll keep this big opening. I usually don't have anything that big. It would be nice to have, but then you got to build a huge door and a lot of heat loss and stuff just from that. So I may weld that back in, make just a little bit smaller door like I did on the back. The back door is just a square door, and that is 1 foot by 8 inches. So, I'll be able to open this up if I need to, but also be able to close it down. I don't know. I haven't decided yet if I want to shorten this a little bit. I probably won't. I do like this side. Now, for the steel, it's all scrap steel. This was off an old oil drum, top of the oil drum for like heating fuel oil. Cut it to the sides, already bent into a half circle. So that worked great. 1/4 inch thick plate. Yep, 1/4 inch. So it's nice thick. It'll hold up. But yeah, this is what it's looking like. The ribbon burner itself is a 4x4 tube, and that one is about 14.5 inches, and that's going to come in from the side over here. Let me get out of your way so I can see. Come in on the side and kind of be straight in like this so that it shoots across and swirls on the inside, keeps stuff from direct heat on any Damascus pieces, because oxygen's not your friend when it comes to Damascus. So we'll take you off and you can take a look on the inside of the chamber and stuff. I haven't put any K-wool in there yet. This is still drying because there's such a big area. There's some cracks. I'll have to go back in and fix the cracks. But that's why we do it. You just fill it in with some more Satanite and that's it. So we'll get you off the stand and we'll do a walk around. So there's the chamber. I mean, I got some more welding to do. This is just getting it ready. So it's a big forge. I want to be able to do big pieces if I need to, but also have it nice and fuel efficient. So we're going to go with the ribbon burner. So there's that, and that's basically it. I mean, the stand, the blower will go down there, and so when we get ready to do the pour, I mean, there's tons of videos on how to make a ribbon burner. So I probably will just do a run through of that and how I did it. But yeah, that's the forge body. Like I said, I'm not sure if I want to keep this that big. I went 3 inches here for the 2 inches of K-wool and then 1 inch of refractory if I decided to keep it. I haven't decided because that door is going to be super heavy. And maybe we'll make that so it's the back door, it'll sit, turn this around so that this sits in the back, and then if we need the door, we can lift it and put some blocks under it to the height that we need. But again, I wanted to be able to make this forge movable. So if I need to do a really huge piece, I can lift this up, put fire bricks underneath, and make it as tall as I need it to be. So, okay, so we're going to keep working on it, and when we're farther ahead, we'll be back. Okay, guys. Okay, as you can see, we've got the doors welded up, piece of rebar across the top of it, like I said, and that's going to hold everything in, and that'll be enough, hopefully, to hold the refractory in there. Refractory will get poured up to the edge, so we're looking at maybe 1 inch of refractory. I may go a little bit higher, so when the flames lick out, they're not eating away the steel. But this is pretty chunky steel, and it's a forge. I know it's going to get abused. It's supposed to. The front walls of the K-wool have been cut out, and they've been treated with, it's a hardener, and it keeps the stuff in the bad stuff in. So when if you ever just line your forge with this, you've got to spray it down, or else you're burning off that asbestos and stuff that'll get in your lungs. It's not good for you. But so that's where we're at. We're gonna keep working on it. I've got to do the burner. I'm really basically waiting on some more materials right now, so we're probably gonna stop today anyways. I've got to get some more refractory. I got some cracks in the forward floor I gotta fix. And once all that refractory is in, we're going to start, like I said, we're going to start with the doors, and then we shall build the burner, and whatever refractory we have left, we'll put into the forge, and then we'll cover it with some Satanite that's more of a reflective, almost like mortar instead of concrete. So yeah, that's where we're at. We'll let this stuff harden up, and we'll keep on working. Okay, so I've got the doors built. I'm going to start casting. I got all the Mizuno in. I order all my Mizuno and stuff from Maritime Knife Supply. Not a sponsor, just good people, good products, good prices. 50 pounds for me to have it shipped and everything was $257. So yes, it seems like a lot, but if you were to buy this forge or have this forge made for you, you're talking you know, a few $1,000s probably. So I'm saving at least half by doing it myself. So we've got the doors, we've got our Mizuo, we've got our stirring bucket, water, everything ready to go for these. I'm going to get these stirred up, get them poured in, get them setting, and you guys can watch. Like I said, I'll kind of zip through it so you can, I mean, basically, if you can pour concrete, you can do this. It's pretty simple. It's just not a real soupy mix. You want it drier. And that's pretty much it. So we'll get started, you know, and here we go. Okay, the new forge is all up and running, burner's done, all that stuff. I didn't show building the burner. There's plenty of videos on YouTube, stuff like that. I made the doors on a track system so they can close right up. I don't want to keep them too closed. The forge like back pressure. Got some tuning to do, figuring some stuff out, how much air, how much propane. I've got her cranked right open at 30 psi right now because it's a big forge and I want to see how fast it takes to heat up. This is the first burn, so we'll see how things go. And hey, you too can build one of these. You know, there's my bouncy house blower, pipes coming in, propane. So she's pretty quiet when the doors are closed. If I open it up, you know, she's a little bit louder. But so yeah. All right, guys. Again, thanks for watching. Like, follow, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye, guys.